With you. Hello, hello. Terry Levine here. Excited to be with you, excited to share with you, excited to help you. So let me know where you're watching from. Let me know what you need to learn, and let's get rolling. All right. So I am going to work with you today and to actually teach you how in my business we get unlimited clients. So if you want to have more clients, that's what we're here to do. All right, so let's rock and roll. So there's 7 steps that are really simple to get all the clients, patients, or customers you want. And over the years, I have built 8 very different multi-million-dollar businesses using this formula. It totally works, and I'm here to share it with you and to create value for you. So first of all, you're very lucky because we're in a great time right now where you can make a great profit from internet marketing if you do it right. If you do it wrong, it's going to take a lot of your time, energy, and in some cases, money. If you stay until the end, which I really hope you will, I will give you these slides. You don't have to sit here and take notes. Just in the comments, say the word slides, and I'll make sure that you get them. Let me be really clear. I always like to be transparent. If you're an implementer, you do exactly what I'm going to teach you. It's very likely this is going to work for you in your business. You can get the same results I've gotten, my client family members have gotten. I always tell people that this is not a magic pill, right? You have to be an implementer. You have to take action. So internet marketing for any business, I find that people make mistakes. They don't test, they don't measure, they just throw money at Facebook ads, or they just join lots and lots of groups or start their own group, and they don't really understand the basics of internet marketing. We no longer need websites. We need great landing pages or great opt-in pages. And I'm not talking about funneling people. I think it's kind of rude to funnel people and say, oh, here's a solution, it's $9. Well, that doesn't work, it's $99. That doesn't work, it's $900. Just give people your best and do it in an opt-in page. Video, we all know that's what we're doing here, right? Video works better than anything else. So you want to use video on your social media, on your opt-in page. Video is really important. Even if you blog, which I do at heartrepreneur.com/blog, you'll see my blogs there, tons of value, all free. Video blogs also work extremely well. So let me just tell you quickly who I am. If you don't know me, my name is Terry Levine. I have founded 8 totally different multi-million-dollar businesses in everything from coaching, consulting, speaking, training, healthcare, contract services. And it's formulaic, it's easy to do, and that's why I wanted to come help you. I've been in the consulting space for 26 years. I've been named top female coaching guru in the world many times, and one of the top 10 coaches in the world as well. I'm the best-selling author of dozens of books on sales, marketing, personal development, and business. And at this time, I've worked with over 6,000 client family members in 19 different countries to go to 6 figures, 7 figures, and some even to 8 figures. Now, I'm being transparent. I have wasted a lot of time and a lot of money doing internet marketing wrong. When I first started, there was no internet marketing, right? And I have to tell you, I wish I could say I discovered everything the easy way, but I didn't. I spent time, money, energy, just trying to get people, go to my website. Oh, and then ads, pay-per-click, Facebook ads that spent tons of my money and truly didn't work. And when I look at my marketing now in retrospect, I'm like, it was kind of filled with a lot of lame junk that every one of my competitors were saying. And I didn't realize my lame marketing wasn't effective. I was a cookie cutter, sounded like everybody else. Is this you? Is like anybody going, perhaps that's me? All right. So there are some secrets to taking your business and being really successful online. Now, this is for you if you want to systematize your business, make a lot more money, and make a difference. I've worked with all kinds of people, business coaches, consultants, life coaches, health and wellness, social media, business brokers, accountants, financial companies, Anybody in any kind of retail, real estate, home builders, restaurants, software, doctors, dentists, remodelers, internet companies, manufacturing. So if you're any of those, just stay. So today, what we're going to do is I'm going to share with you how to drive in more qualified leads, how to convert a higher percentage of them without selling, how to increase the amount of your average sale, and how to get a bigger bang from organic marketing so you can stop wasting time, money, and energy on things that simply don't work. And the best part is to finally have total control over your marketing. So every day, just like me, you wake up and there's prospects that have opted in and that are raising their hands saying, hey, I would like your help every single day. So you don't have to go hunt for people. It's such an advantage. And I'm happy to share it with you. So I had an aha moment years ago, and I do want to share my aha moment with you. About 16 years ago, I literally got a neurological disease. Everything in my life was great and fun and wonderful, and instantaneously I got a neurological disease. And believe it or not, for 18 months, I was in bed in a wheelchair, unable to walk and unable to move at all. Believe it or not, that led to me growing my business. Hear the definition and the distinction. Not operating my business. Before I was operating it, I was the doer. And instead, I began to really grow my business. Now, I want you to take a moment and ask yourself, be honest, say yes, no, or maybe. Are you creating a business where you literally have to show up and do the work in order to get paid? Where if you're laying on a beach in Tahiti, or laying in bed like I was for 18 months, your business continues to grow and flourish and it doesn't need you. That's a business, not a good idea. Or are you creating a company where you don't need to be involved in the daily operations? It can happen without you. There's a big distinction here. If you're creating something that you have to go in and make it happen every day and you're trading time for dollars, it's not a good business model. And that's why so many of you are having trouble during a pandemic. And my company is flourishing. And I want that to be your company too. All right, so let's get into this. I'm going to share 3 secrets with you today. Number 1, believe it or not, you cannot put your focus on acquiring clients, patients, or customers. I know it sounds counterintuitive. You're going to dig what I'm saying. Number 2, you have to have a business that has a referral system. That's not word of mouth. It's systematized. Every single day you get referrals. And number 3, the true secret to making more money isn't getting more clients, more customers, more patients. It's increasing your profit. Wow, that's a very big game changer. So let's start talking about why you don't want to focus on acquiring clients, patients, or customers. If you're doing that, you're going to spend every day, it's like a hamster on a wheel. I got to get more people. It's very transactional. I got to get more people. And you're not focusing on your own client family members. You want to create repeat business where client family members, customers, or patients not only pay you for your services or your products, they stay, they're delighted with what you do, and therefore they refer. So you acquire one person. I have many client family members who've been with me 25 years, 17 years, 14 years. The same person grows, had taken people from zero recently, a woman from 0 to 19,000 in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 68,000. She's on track to have a $380,000 year. I have client family members from startup that go to 300,000, 500, a million, several that have gone to 3 million, 6 million, on and on. So they stay, they pay, and because they're delighted with you, your products and your services, they refer. That's the kind of business you truly want to build. How do you do it? Well, you have to have the right strategies. You have to execute those strategies, and that is what leads to your success. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to think about how much does it cost you to go get a new client, patient, or customer? Instead of just getting more people, It's more important to focus on the ones you have and to retain them, to delight them, to wow them. So you have testimonials. Recently, we put some case studies up, and we had over 3,000 video testimonials to look at to pick the ones we wanted to use. We focus on delighting the people we have. We even have a guarantee, 200% ROI, return on investment, or we give you all your money back plus give you a check for $5,000. Why do we do that? We care about making people happy and delivering the results, not about getting more people, more people, more people. So I want you to also look at your marketing. Are you kind of a cookie cutter out there where it's like, oh, I'm a life coach and I'm focused on customer service? Well, geez, I would hope so. When you make a claim, ask yourself, are people just going to say, well, I would hope so? We're about quality. Well, I would hope so, or you shouldn't even be in business. We're better. That's just a bunch of BS, all right? So make the people that you're serving see the difference between you and everybody else and make them love being your client, your patient, your customer, so that they're regularly saying to you, wow, because you're going above. You're not promising, you're actually over delivering. Keep in touch with past client family members, prospective client family members, and current ones. Keep adding more value every day. In my company, we have a meeting to say, what else can we do to create more value? Not to go hunt for more people, to focus on the people we have. You can create a client, customer, or patient loyalty program where the longer people stay with you, the more you reward them. Let's go to secret number 2. I can't believe how many business owners I talk to every day that say, oh, I grow by word of mouth. Really? I don't know any multi-million-dollar business that I've worked with. I've worked in 444 different industries over these 25 years with over 6,000 people. And the people who get to 6 figures consistently, 7 figures and 8 figures consistently, have a referral system. That's a writer-downer system, not relying on word of mouth. They have a process. So I want to help you double your referrals. First of all, is your business a referral business? You need to groom your current clients and your new clients when they come on that you're a referral business, that you want their referrals, that they're the lifeblood of your business. And you want to help them make referrals by telling them some referral sources, just to give you an idea. One of my client family members, Dr. Polly, she's a naturopath. As I'm helping her, I think she got 9 new patients last week. She's just delighted to be coming through this pandemic in such a beautiful way. She said to me, I know that you want referrals. Who's best? My clients are focused on growing my business as well. So how do you do it? Well, you could offer incentives. Everyone who comes in, you could give a gift to them. So if you refer somebody to me, I can give you a gift. I can give you cash. I can give you a reward. I can give you extra time, extra value, and I can do the same thing for the person you refer. I'm very proactive. I'm constantly telling my client family members to be on the lookout, that I want and need their referrals so I can spend time with them. And we're constantly, systematically asking for referrals. I want to spend a little bit more time here on secret number 3. It's fascinating to me that many business owners think that the way to make more money is get new clients, get new customers, get new patients, and that's not true. It's really not. As I told you, if you're with me in the beginning, this is my 8th multi-million-dollar business. Not to be braggadocious, I just understand that making money comes from increased profits. It's what you keep. It's not what you make. It's what you keep. And you can kind of create profits, right out of thin air, believe it or not. But you have to take stock of profits all the time. And there's 5 factors that are really important that can eat your profits. And you have to understand these so that you can increase your profits. First is pricing. It can destroy you and your business. You cannot do low pricing. Those of you who think creating courses is a magic bullet, I would stop. People drop out of courses, they don't take them, they don't see value in them, they don't do testimonials for them. And most of the courses I can get for free on the internet. I know you think your course is different, it's much better. I love you and I hear you. I'm just telling you that I would never offer a low priced anything. Doesn't work. You can't grow $1 million business out of it. Price with a purpose. Many people pull prices out of their butt. And instead, I want you to understand how to do pricing. And number three, you have to really know the strategies that increase your profits. So I want you to understand that in marketing terms, people aren't noticing you or your messages. And so when you're pricing things and you're kind of a very low priced person, I'm not paying attention to your message. I saw somebody's message yesterday and she was $19,000 for a 6-week program. To be honest with you, I stopped and I listened. I went, what the heck is she offering? If she was offering it for $9.99 or $9.97, I probably wouldn't have paid attention. So there is a little bit of hard work involved. I'm always transparent. I'm always honest about that. You can't just get more information and take course after course and buy program after program. And, it just doesn't work that way, especially right now during a pandemic. You need to literally get into this game and play it like your life depends upon it, because your business does. You need to have the right strategies right now. I want you to stop shiny object syndrome, which is learning without action. Implementation, I talked about in the beginning, doesn't work. You have to have a plan. You have to know the right proven systematic action steps. Otherwise, you're throwing, darts against a dartboard, hoping something you're doing is going to work. You have to have significant dates, milestones, methods, someone to hold you accountable, not a friend and not someone at the same level. Listen, if you're running with someone at the same level as you or just a little above you, you never get to where you want to go. So before I created my first multi-million-dollar business, I had no money. I was very young. I had no idea how to create a business. I took all the money, and I mean all the money that I had, and I hired a mentor who could hold me accountable, who was doing millions and knew how to create $1 million business. So within a couple of years, out of thin air, literally with no business experience, I had my first $1 million business. Don't go it alone. It doesn't work when you go it alone. You'll just struggle and pull your hair out and have frustration. And I don't want anyone to have that. So as an entrepreneur, what I typically see in other entrepreneurs is that they're struggling, they're frustrated, they're working long hours and not for a lot of pay. And to me, all of that is like having a job. It's a job. Why do it? Doesn't make any sense. And that's what I'm here to do. Today, whoops, a little spelling error, pardon me. I want to enhance the speed of your success. So let's take a moment. Let's go back over the 3 secrets. Stop focusing on acquiring new people. Focus on the current people you have. Focus on delivering, over-delivering, wowing them. Focus on being the best you can be at your craft. Second of all, create a referral system. Don't rely on word of mouth. It needs to be systemized. It needs to be something that happens like clockwork, and you need to have it happen all the time. Be very conscious of this in your business. And third, I'm going to give you a little tip here. It's all about increasing profit. So I'm going to give you a little homework. Is that okay? All right. So if you're ready for the homework, here's what I want you to do. I really want you to do this. I have all my client family members do this before I even give them strategy. I want you to realistically write down over the next 12 months what it will cost to live the kind of lifestyle that you want. And I'm not talking about if you're making $50,000 going, I'm going to make $1 million next year. Because you know what? Maybe a lot of people won't be honest with you. I will. You're not. No one goes from 50,000 to $1 million. Okay. So I want you to really write down what kind of house is the right house for you. Do you have to spend money on sending kids to private school, college, tutors? Do you want to buy a new car? Do you want a vacation? If we ever go on vacations again, what toys do you want? What boats and what new computers? What phones? Write all of that down. So let's say you write all that down and say, well, the lifestyle that I want is going to be $300,000. Then you need to say, how many hours do I want to work? And I never accept a client family member who wants to work more than 30 hours, being very honest with you, because that's a job. I don't work with people who want a job. They can go to a business that tells them when to work and how much they're going to make. In 30 hours, you can easily, look, I work 20 hours a week and we do about 3.2 million a year. I don't want to work more. It works for me. I want to focus on my life, my family, my health, my spiritual practices, connection, giving back like I am here today. So after you write down, let's say it's $300,000, and let's say you want to work 30 hours a week, it's pretty simple. If you got 30 clients that each paid you $10,000, you're there. So that's how you come up with your pricing. And I'm not saying that you have to price quite that high. You can go get 20 people. You just don't need the amount of people you think you need. So let's take a moment and do a little review. First of all, I want to check in as I sip my coffee. Good morning. Did you get value? I came here to help and to deliver value. So, I want to know if you got value. So let's see. I promised some things in the beginning. First of all, did you also have fun? I have fun. I love to communicate. I love to share. And I love to give back. And I'm very blessed that at this point in my career, I can spend a lot of my time just giving back. And I have worked with women entrepreneurs now for 43 years. It's my sweet spot. It's what we do at Heartrepreneur. So let me ask this, answer below. Has the time been well spent? Has it made a difference? Has it opened your mindset up? If you're being honest, have you looked at your business and said, oh, maybe this is something that's not quite right yet? I really wish that I could cover everything you need right here in one training. And the truth is, even if we had all day, I couldn't teach you everything I want to teach you and everything I want to share. And I want to give back. I want to give so much. So let me just check in that you've received something of value. Now, to be very clear, in addition to being a business strategist, I am also a master life coach. I'm also a clinical psychologist. I've studied positive psychology and on. And I just have to tell you, old habits, especially poor habits as an entrepreneur in business, they truly die hard. People think, oh, well, I just take this course or this program and, it doesn't work that way. It's just like if you start eating differently, keto or plant-based or whatever, old habits are still in there. They're ingrained, and usually we're not even conscious that we're making the same habit over and over and over again. So they die hard. They don't just go away just because you showed up here and I shared this information with you. By the way, I always believe this. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. So if you came here, even if you're watching a replay, just do hashtag replay below if you're watching a replay. There's a reason that you showed up. There's some resonance. There's something that happened here. So now I want you to kind of take a moment and ask yourself, do I really have professional direction? Do I know exactly step by step what I need to do and implement and what I need to do right now? Be honest. Yes, no? Do I know how to do it? Even if I understand I have to do this, I have to do this, do you know exactly how to do it in a proven, systematized way? Which steps, just, imagine footsteps in the sand, and you literally have someone walking in front of you and you put your footstep exactly where they've been. You're going to have the same results they've had. Do you have a guide on the journey like I had? When I first started, I told you I didn't know what I was doing. I never had a business. There was no sales and marketing training. I was a speech language pathologist when I started. I started a private practice. I didn't even know how to get my first patient. And to be very transparent, I had people pay me in checks, and 7 years later, I found checks in drawers. I didn't even know what I was doing. I put money in drawers. They weren't good anymore. When I hired a mentor, I hired a strategist. I had a guide who was running faster than me, who took me by the hand, who nurtured me, who took me under his wing and truly had my back. I recommend that you take action, because anything is better than doing nothing and just hiding behind a computer and social media and constantly posting. I want for you to move closer to your goals. Let me just make it really plain. My client family members have major increases. We guarantee a 200% ROI. But think about this. If you just make a 1% increase in revenue, 1%, that's nothing, and you do it consistently every single week, you will have 52% growth in the next 12 months. That's pretty awesome and amazing news. So it's about taking action. I am all about helping female entrepreneurs create financial freedom for themselves and for their family, because that gives you, like me, the ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want. You're in control of your time and your money, and more importantly, freedom. The time is now, right now. So I'm going to make an invitation for you to actually join my community. And when you come to my community, you just commit to a couple of minutes a day, connecting and creating value for other members, because the members do business together. We are a connection group that actually does business together. Make sure that you keep the promises you make. So if you say you're going to give someone a free gift or message them or connect with them, you do that. You can take charge in the group, in the community. You will have my direct help that people pay thousands of dollars for. You'll have my advice. You'll have classes, trainings, tools, in-depth resources. When you get in, go right to the document section, download all the done for you documents. You'll get to test drive my best tips, tools, tricks, strategies, marketing resources. Yesterday, I taught something amazing that's in there under the lives. My community of 5,000 entrepreneurs, we call ourselves Heartrepreneurs, trademarked word of my company. We are here. We're ready to embrace you. We're ready to nurture you and take you under our wings and give you the help and support. Heartrepreneur is a movement. It is a cause. We are here to disrupt the way business is currently being done, to stop the way people are sitting around thinking they need to hide behind computers, post on social media, buy Facebook ads, then go over to Instagram, then start a Facebook group. That all of that is a very slow way to build your business. If you truly want to grow, go to 6 figures, or if you're at 6, let me tell you, there's a world of difference between 6 and 7. I have 3 people that I've helped go to 8. Okay, if you want to build, we're here. So I'm inviting you to join the movement. We're a Facebook group called Heartrepreneurs with Terry Levine. You will have the opportunity in that group to share. You will have the opportunity to connect. And I will tell you, the biggest thing that happens in this group that's different from so many other groups is Heartrepreneurs do business with Heartrepreneurs. So we're here. We care. You matter. And our group is for service businesses, coaches, consultants, strategists, advisors, realtors, mortgage brokers, retail, brick and mortar, restaurants, spas, daycare centers, anybody who needs a business turnaround. If you're a professional, healthcare, attorney, accountant, chiropractor, it'll work for you. And I guarantee that I will be in the group to literally help you, embrace you, support you, and even give you some of my free tools. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for tuning in. And I look forward to when you join Heartrepreneurs with Terry Levine, to getting to know you and seeing how I can bring more business by referral to you. Thanks so much for joining me. All my love. Bye for now.